Hi, hello, I'm Griffin the Gecko, and welcome to episode 1 of Rock Talk, where today we're going to be exploring the different types of climbing. Climbing is a multifaceted sport that combines physical strength, mental focus, and an adventurous spirit. Ascending rock formations, cliffs, or other vertical surfaces offer climbers a unique challenge that vary greatly based on the type of climbing being practiced. Whether scaling a boulder problem or experimenting with technical placements, each different climbing style has distinct techniques, gear, and philosophies. So, let's explore the various types of climbing, dissecting their nuances and all of their super fun characteristics. Firstly, I want to go over the difference between free climbing and aid climbing. Free climbing involves ascending rock formations while relying solely on your own physical strength and climbing techniques. Climbers use ropes and protective gear for safety, but they don't use any equipment to assist in their ascent. Instead, they rely on their own climbing skills to navigate challenges, choosing their holds carefully and using various techniques such as crimping, smearing, and stemming. Free climbing allows climbers to experience a greater connection with the rock, and often requires extensive training and practice to address the physical and mental hurdles presented during ascents. In contrast, aid climbing permits the use of gear to assist in ascending the rock face. Climbers place devices like pittons, nuts, or cams into cracks and ledges and use them to pull upwards, making it possible to tackle vertical adventures that may not be feasible through free climbing alone. This form is often employed on more technical routes where holds are sparse or non-existent. Aid climbing can allow climbers to experience big walls and otherwise daunting climbs, often requiring specialized skill and gear. Next, I want to go to bouldering. Bouldering is a form of rock climbing that doesn't involve the use of ropes or harnesses at all. Climbers ascend shorter walls, typically no higher than 20 feet, relying instead on crash pads and spotters for safety. This style emphasizes strength, power, and technique, generally involving sequences of challenging moves known as problems. Climbers can often practice bouldering indoors at climbing gyms that feature synthetic walls designed for various skill levels. The communal nature of bouldering also fosters a vibrant social atmosphere, as climbers frequently share tips and celebrate each other's successes. Next, we have lead climbing. Lead climbing is a style where climbers ascend while attaching themselves to a protection placed along their route. As they climb, they clip their rope into quick draws connected to anchors, which can either be bolted or trad placements. This climbing form requires climbers to lead the route rather than following another climber, as it introduces an additional risk, as climbers may fall before reaching their last clip point. Lead climbing can be practiced in both sport and traditional settings, combining the thrill of height with the need for skillful protection placement. Sport climbing is characterized by the use of prefixed anchors and protection, making it one of the safest forms of climbing. Routes are equipped with bolts that climbers clip into while ascending, which reduces the falling distance and minimizes risk associated with traditional climbing gear placements. Sport climbing generally features well-defined routes that can be tackled in various environments, from indoor gyms to outdoor cliffs. Its popularity has surged due to accessibility and the community that surrounds it, offering a range of challenges for climbers at all levels. Top roping, which is my personal favorite, involves climbing with the rope secured at the top of the route, allowing for a controlled ascent and minimizing fall risk. A climber ascends while attached to a rope that runs through an anchor at the summit, and the partner belays them from below. Top roping is often seen as an excellent way for beginners to develop their skills in a safe environment, providing the opportunity to focus on technique without the fear of falling far. This style can also enhance confidence before transitioning into lead climbing. Then we have trad climbing, or traditional climbing, which emphasizes the use of removable protection, such as nuts and cams, placed into natural rock features. Climbers must carefully assess the rock and utilize their gear placements to secure their ascent. This style often requires extensive knowledge of gear placement, techniques, and route-finding skills, as each ascent can be unique and require a keen understanding of the rock's characteristics. Trad climbing offers a sense of adventure and exploration, often taking climbers to remote locations where maintaining a connection with nature is paramount. Each type of climbing presents its own set of challenges and rewards, allowing climbers to find their niche based on personal preference and physical abilities. Whether one is drawn to the simplicity of bouldering, the technicality of aid climbing, or the adventure of traditional routes, each style fosters a deep appreciation for the sport. Ultimately, climbing is not just about reaching the summit, it's about the journey, the community, and the love for exploring the vertical world around us. No matter your chosen path, the spirit of climbing invites everyone to challenge themselves, learn new skills, and embrace the thrill of elevation.